Hawaiian style macadamia nut pancakes, perfect for weekend or weekday breakfasts. Stick around and I'll show you how to make it. Look, I'm totally a sweets for breakfast kind of a girl, and this one will have you liking it too. Let's make some Hawaiian macadamia nut pancakes. So first, you're gonna need some all-purpose flour. You're gonna put that into a bowl like this. And then I like to add sugar, up to you if you don't want to or not. This is a buttermilk pancake base. So it's a great base that you can use else, and add other things if you want. I don't know, blueberries, strawberries, whatever. And then you're gonna add a little bit of baking powder, baking soda, and some salt. You're gonna whisk that until everything is well combined. And then a couple of different ways we can do this. So buttermilk and egg. I like to just crack the egg in here and whisk it. Will this one fit? Oh yeah. Just so it's already mixed in, but pulling it out sometimes. You don't wanna go whack. Just kind of squeeze it together. Comes out like that. So then you're gonna add the wet, well, actually, you can put the butter in here too if you want. So some melted butter. Mix that up. And then you're gonna pour all of this, the wet, into the dry. Now, pancakes, they're one of my favorite. Pancakes, waffles, French toast, like that's my kind of breakfast. I don't know about you, but you don't want to overmix it. Pancake batter, it's okay to be lumpy. You just want it to, you know, be mixed. But to make this Hawaiian style, I like to put in our special ingredient, and I'd like to mahalo our sponsor for today's video, Foodland Hawaii. All thoughts and opinions are my own, but we're gonna use their roasted macadamia nuts. These are chopped. However, if you don't like them big chunks of it in your pancake, oh yeah, they're just half, these ones. So what I like to do is break them up a little bit smaller. So you can put them in a food processor, you can put them in the blender. If you don't have one, I'll show you a way to do it. You get a zip top bag like this. You're gonna close it, let the air out, and then, I usually just use this, but you can use whatever you want. And all you're gonna do is give it a good whack like this. Try not to use too much of a sharp edge because it'll rip your bag. The bag will be busted up by the end, don't worry about it. You should probably put it on like a cutting board or something like that, but I forgot to grab one. I was on a roll for remembering all my things. You want enough of a piece that when you bite, it has a little bit of crunch to it, but not big enough where you're like, whoa, that's a big piece. So, something like that. And then all you're gonna do is pour that into the batter like this. And you're just gonna give it a mix just to incorporate it. And you can see it's already starting to get fluffy with the baking soda and the baking powder. You get your pan. I'm gonna put a little bit of nonstick cooking spray in it, but this one usually works pretty good that you don't have to, but I just want it to slide out nicely. And then you'll take a scoop into your pan over medium, about 1/4 of a cup, 1/2 of a cup if you like them a little bit bigger. So macadamia nuts, super popular in Hawaii. So let this go. Once it starts to bubble up, I'll show you when you move on. But anyway, what I was gonna say is macadamia nuts, super popular in Hawaii. I use them for things like crusting mahi-mahi, super ono. I'll link that recipe up here, macadamia nut crusted mahi-mahi. You can crust pork chops, you can make candies and desserts with it, so many things, but Foodland has a yummy one, and you can find this at your local Foodland. Go grab yourself some, bake up something, cook something, it'll be really great. All right, so not quite yet, but you can kind of start to see the bubbles starting to float up and pop. That's when we know it's about ready, but we'll let it go a little bit longer. You'll see, I'll show you in a little bit. And that's how you know when to flip. So it kind of has their own thermometer, which is really cool. So hold on, almost there. So you see how the bubbles have started to form on the top. It's puffed up. Buttermilk pancakes just add like this little bit of tang that's so yummy. I really enjoy it. Do you have to use buttermilk? No. And if you don't have buttermilk, oh, look at that. Perfect. If you don't have buttermilk, you can just add a little bit of acid to milk. So like lemon juice or something like that. And it's just gonna take a couple of minutes on this side, but super easy, right? You can make a bunch of these, freeze it, or put them in the fridge and just like toast them in the morning, but it's great. You can just toss it, get ready to go for breakfast before you go to school. It's a fun weekend dish. You can top it with whatever toppings you want, fruit, and whatever type of syrup. I like a coconut syrup, and actually, we'll be right back. Alrighty, I like to eat mine's topped, so when they're done, you just pull it off like this. I like to eat mine's topped with some syrup, of course. That's a nice stack right there. But I like to put a little bit of sliced strawberries, maybe one will suffice. But Fulan also has their Maika'i coconut syrup, so this is super yummy. Dribble it down the sides like this. And that's how you make Hawaiian macadamia nut pancakes. If you like this recipe and you want to check out other breakfast recipes, then you can check out this video here. And until next time, hui hou.
Thank you for watching my mom.